Romelu Lukaku to blame for poor form, not Chelsea manager Thomas Tuchel, reckons Jamie Carragher. Romelu Lukaku's poor form is entirely his own fault, not his manager Thomas Tuchel's, believes Jamie Carragher, after watching Chelsea lose 3-1 to Real Madrid at Stamford Bridge on Wednesday night. A Karim Benzema hat-trick gave Real the huge win in West London, with a Kai Havertz goal the only consolation for the home side. Lukaku did not start the game, but came off the bench on 64 minutes in a bid to change the game, replacing Christian Pulisic. The Belgian did not manage to do that, with his most memorable moment being when he missed a superb opportunity, heading a Cesar Azpilicueta cross wide of goal. The 28-year-old continues to look a shadow of the player he was at Inter Milan before Chelsea splashed the cash on him last summer, and Carragher feels he is not doing nearly enough to prove his worth to the Blues. Chelsea boss Thomas Tuchel has clearly lost faith in the striker, who has not started a Premier League game since 19 February, but the Liverpool legend reckons it is up to Lukaku to prove him wrong. "It's not down to the manager, it's down to Lukaku," Carragher told CBS Sports. "It's not about the love from a manager. You spend £100 million on a player to make a difference in these games, and he can't even get in the team. He's got to do a lot more." Carragher went on to say that he does not see Lukaku as an elite striker and one that has failed to impress him in the Premier League. "I think he's just below the elite. His goal record is fantastic if you look at his numbers," he said. "But I always feel whenever we've spoken about Lukaku, he gets a lot of goals, but there's always been a but." Thomas Tuchel admits his mistake with Chelsea player in Real Madrid defeat. He's not immortal. Emmanuel Petit worried about struggling Chelsea star. Thomas Tuchel claims Chelsea's Champions League tie is over after Real Madrid defeat. Even his record in the Premier League, if you look at the teams, it was never against the biggest teams. He's a very good player, but when you're talking about Karim Benzema, when you're talking about Harry Kane, when you're talking about Robert Lewandowski, for me he's just always been a bit below that. I don't question the manager at all in that situation. This thing about needing love, just go and play well." Chelsea returned to action at Southampton in the Premier League on Saturday, and Lukaku will be hoping for his first league start in nearly 2 months, but his wait could well go on. The former Manchester United man has scored just 5 league goals this season in 20 appearances, while netting twice more in the Champions League. More Thibaut Courtois reacts to Chelsea fans booing him, and Edouard Mendy's mistake versus Real Madrid. More Thomas Tuchel admits mistake with Andreas Christensen and Vinicius Jr. after Chelsea's defeat to Real Madrid. For more stories like this, check our sport page. Follow Metro Sport for the latest news on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram.